Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time with Andy. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedlys. Today I'd like to do a spread on Jimmy Hoffa. We got another deathbed confession. I know there's been many, and none of them have panned out, so hopefully this one will. Jimmy Hoffa disappeared in July, 30th in 1975 out of Detroit, a restaurant that I did visit. I did see where it happened. Kind of eerie to be able to see that. It's been reopened, I believe, into something else. The situation at hand, the son of Paul Coppola Sr., the son of him, Jr., I think it is, not 100%, but anyways, he said that his dad had always suffered from keeping the secret, that he's in a metal drum. It's in the news today if you want to read the articles, and that he had to put him in, it's kind of gruesome, had to put him in head first. He tried feet first, couldn't fit, so then he had to do head first, and then stacked up other drums on top of him. It was a dump site, a diamond-sized dump site. It's not in Detroit, it's somewhere else. And anyways, that area was deemed toxic. They did a major cleanup job, but apparently that area was a little off to the side and it wasn't disturbed apparently. So that's why it wasn't discovered. And so anyways, the son is now saying that he wants Jimmy to be returned to his family, thinks that he should have a proper burial. And so he is, I guess he's always known, I suppose. But anyways, the father died recently and there was a deathbed confession. So it's all coming out. So let's get some cards on the situation. Jimmy Hoffa, and if it's true, let's find out. Let's get some energy here. Jimmy Hoffa, Jimmy Hoffa, Jimmy Hoffa. And this wire is irritating me in this position. I've got to figure out a new setup for myself. I'm frustrated. And that's why I got this new overhead here too. So I'm giving it a go. I'm going to probably buy a different boom arm here to hold it this way. And hopefully nobody gets dizzy here. I'm doing this so that you can see the cards 100%. It's the way I like to watch channels. I like to see the cards. And I'm sure many of you do, especially if you're trying to teach yourself. So here we go. Jimmy Hoffa, Jimmy Hoffa, Jimmy Hoffa. Let's get the energy. Is he really there in the drums with a bunch of other drums on top of them? They did a metal detector apparently on the area from where the son pointed it out, and it did turn out positive. I don't think they've started digging yet, but that is big news now. That is what's another confession. So we'll see. Another confession. It could turn out to be just another cruel joke. Who knows? So let's find out. Jimmy Hoffa, Jimmy Hoffa, Jimmy Hoffa. Here we go. Well, that came out. I'm going to put it back. Jimmy Hoffa, Jimmy Hoffa, Jimmy Hoffa. Okay, let's cut it. I will cut. And then we will start. Here we go. First card we have here is self-imposed restrictions. Yes. So that is the Eight of Swords. With the Eight of Swords, we're looking at it is scapegoating yourself, stuck, imprisonment. It's also a kind of considered a prison card. So it could be because maybe this guy didn't want to go to prison, feared it, and self-imposed himself and did not want to go to prison, nor did he want to end up in a drum himself. So this is the signifier card. This is the main card here, the situation at hand. I am going to go under the deck to find out what's circling the whole situation here, and that is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone who is greedy and envious, dependent, and loses their luster. So this is material success in reverse, and so quite possibly the person was afraid, because there was greed involved and envy, and some dependence. Maybe this gentleman, which his name was Coppola Sr., quite possibly had some dealings with the mob, and that's why there was this dependence and this greed that was going on. So that could be why we're seeing this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That is part of this spread here. I will put that there for now. So here we go. Let's cut it. I don't know if did I cut it? Here we go. I'm cutting it again. There we go. So let's see. In the challenging position was maintaining calm and coolness. We have here the Temperance in reverse. So this is devil energy. When you have Temperance in reverse, you're dealing with some very devilish energy. Just remember that, you guys. Cannot keep your cool, cannot take water and turn it into wine, cannot take a bad situation and make it better, and nobody is maintaining their calm. So it was a frantic situation. The guy felt very frantic. He had to do some kind of devil energy act and did not want to do it. He kind of imposed himself into the situation, and it was an emotional situation. And we have here the swords. It was communicated to him. That is someone being stern with this individual sitting here and being tied up to the situation, being completely, utterly tied to the situation, not really wanting to see what's happening, and trying to be blind to it, keeping on blindfolders in essence, and with the devil energy. So it's not looking good so far, so we shall see. So anyways, this guy definitely had some dealings with the mob. He was a businessman, so probably they were using him to collect money. Illegally, like they do with a lot of successful business people. I don't know his past, so I didn't want to dig too much because it would interrupt with my cards. So let's get some more cards here. I think I'm trying to figure out a good spot here since this is all new to me, doing it from this angle here. So I'm going to pull the next cards here, and then I will reveal them. Here we go. There's that. And I will move that there. And here we go. I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here we go. So the next card to pull here is the focus. The focus was the Knight of Swords. This is going to war. It's a war card. So it was literally war with Hoffa, I would say, with the Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords is, I like to call it it's a courageous card. It takes a lot of courageous, but this is someone who confronts injustice. It's someone who likes a good challenge, ready for battle. You have to complete a mission. So the goal was to complete the mission. It's also my psychopath narcissist card. So this person had to complete the mission. So I would say that this Coppola, what's his name again? His name was Paul Coppola Sr. He was a businessman. He had to complete the mission. Looks like the goal was for him to complete the mission. Oof, that's not looking good. Okay, so maybe they did find him. Here we have the near future situation, or what they felt was happening for the near future in the situation. It was a Queen of Wands. It's interesting we're getting feminine energy here, but we don't have to identify male, female, all of that. Sexual orientation doesn't have to be necessarily part of a read. We all have male and female energy, FYI. So this is sort of female energy here with the Queen of Wands, and this is someone who is very nurturing and leading, and it's the Phoenix Rising card. So they felt that for the near future, whoever took care of this burial situation quite possibly felt that they could rise. They could be sort of this, Phoenix rising, maybe within the family. This person loves the spotlight too. So maybe this could have been him because he liked the spotlight, he liked the attention. This is limitless potential. This person had limitless potential. So could be, I'm not 100% certain who that is. So I might need to use my pendulum on that. Let me see. Let me find out. Is that Jimmy Hoffa? Was this Jimmy Hoffa? Is this Queen of Wands Jimmy Hoffa loving the spotlight? Is this Jimmy Hoffa loving the spotlight? No. Is this another boss of some kind wanting the rising phoenix by burying and getting rid of Hoffa? Yes. So this was a mob boss of some sort, probably making the order, wanting to rise up, felt that he was in his way. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. That's what it's reading like. So let's get the next card here. This is the hidden energy. the hidden energy is the moon. So with the moon, make sure you can see all these. The moon is lies, deception. So they needed to hide the lies and the deception. So in order to get him, they had to lie and deceive him. And that's the way they did it. And it is emotions and so lies and deception. So yes, yikes. So that is the hidden energy. The next card here is the past and what is going to be, which will influence the future, will influence the future for whoever did this. So this was, it was a tower crashing moment. So apparently they must have had a real falling out with Hoffa. There was a major falling out in the past, and they felt that it would affect the future. And this person wanted to be the rising phoenix, wanted to rise above the past situations, which was always a tower crashing moment for whoever wanted this done. It was a tower crashing relationship. The relationship came crashing down. And so that's why he was murdered, was because they probably felt that it would be a major tower crashing, which would be in reverse, which is completely, you cannot rebuild. In this position, the person can rebuild and be that rising phoenix card here. If it had been in reverse, there's no repair, there's no rising back up. So that's why we see this. This person take this person down, then I can rise. But if this was in reverse, there's no recovery, absolutely no recovery. So it was done before there was so much damage that there's no recovery. And that's how that's reading. Let's get to the seventh position, which is the decision in the relationship, was Queen of Cups in reverse. Interesting, all this feminine energy. So no love there. This is, this person is smothering, insecure, addiction issues. So they felt maybe Hoffa was smothering. And maybe he did have some addiction issues or drank heavily and on the insecure side and did not want him possibly talking, playing pity. This is the pity card too. Didn't want him playing pity. And there's a lack of nurturing here. So they did not want him quite possibly spilling emotions. So we have to cut those emotions off. So don't want someone talking. They don't want the talking emotions. The heavy emotions with the addiction would be a bad combination, especially if you're dealing with mobsters, alcohol, any kind of drugs, recreational, anything with emotions is just a really bad combination. So maybe that is why we are seeing that. And so that was the decision within the relationship. This person talked too much and had addiction issues. The next card we have here is the environmental, what pressures they were dealing with. What pressures they were dealing with within this relationship is the Two of Swords. With the Two of Swords, we call this the two sharpened blades. This is basically needing a timeout. It is separation. This person needs to go to new land, lots of conflicting emotions, and basically cutting out and making a decision. Needing to take off the blindfolds and make it a rash decision, a logical decision, because it is a sword. So wanting that separation, and this person feeling like they needed to go to new land or underland, in his case, very deep buried within a drum. So that's what they decided on, is he needed to be in a drum several feet under. That is new land, literally. So yeah, okay. The ninth position, inner emotions, the hopes, and the fears, is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So they were fearing with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse that nothing would go their favor, everything would spin against them, that they could not reach their karmic luck, their destiny, there'd be no new cycles and changes. This is breaking a cycle. Bad luck for Hoffa, good luck for them. We're breaking this relationship. We're breaking this cycle. We are not going to fight anymore. This relationship needs to be completely eliminated. So breaking a cycle, go to new land, literally feet under with a drum. The final outcome was greed. Four of Pentacles. It was due to money and greed, wanting to probably be the leader of something, continue with whatever dirty business they were doing, Total greed was the reason for it. So it's looking very, very likely. I'm not going to say 100% it is, because there has been a lot of false stories, but it's looking really positive that they found him finally. Let's ask the pendulum. Did they finally find him? Is this one for real? Because there's been so many of them. So let's see if you can see this. Okay. If it goes up and this way, that's yes. Sideways this way is no. Okay, so here we go. Is this Jimmy Hoffa buried underneath the ground in a drum with multiple drums on top of him? Is Jimmy Hoffa in a drum, head first, with multiple drums on top of him? Have they found him? Have they located him? And I'm getting a yes. It's a subtle yes, but yeah, it's a yes. It's a yes. I'm going to ask if the son, what's his name again? God, memory is terrible. Paul Coppola Sr.'s, did Paul Coppola Sr. bury Jimmy Hoffa? Did Paul Coppola Sr. bury Jimmy Hoffa there? Is he responsible? Is he responsible, and is his deathbed confession accurate? I'm getting yes. Yes. Wow. All right, so it's saying yes, and it's looking like yes in the spread. Fun stuff. Pretty interesting. Oh, yes, indeed. Okay. Well, let's, I guess that should do it, really. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick, short spread. Hopefully we will find out very soon, because it is hitting all the big news outlets right now. And I guess we will find out in a few days. So this is kind of exciting, being that I am currently in Michigan and I have seen that restaurant. So yeah, they put him in head first. And this guy, Paul Coppola, was a businessman. He was not a mobster. Apparently they shipped him in the gallon and through the Gateway Transportation truck system. And they put him several feet down with the other drums on top of him. This was done under the direction of Phil Moscato, who was also part of the Genovese crime family. And yeah, and they never examined the area. So yeah, should be interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye.